Hi, everyone. My name is Ryan. I'm a third year medical student at Loyola University Chicago Stritch School of Medicine. And I'm here today to present my project, Sustainability Assessment for Sports Training Intervention for At-Risk Youth in Chicago's West Side. So, since the beginning of medical school, I've been working with youth in Chicago's West Side. It's an area that's been known for its gun violence and gang activity. And unfortunately, in a city like Chicago, which is very segregated, very divided, neighborhoods broken down by socioeconomic status, gun violence has affected more commonly youth of particularly young Black men. And so, Boxing Out Negativity is a partner I've been working with. It was started by a former gang member in the North Lawndale neighborhood of Chicago who has been taking in kids, bringing them to his home gym and his neighborhood and teaching them how to box. And it's his hope and our hope that through boxing, you can be engaged in this sports and activity as a means to have a community, have a team around them, and resist the violence that surrounds them and getting involved with life on the streets. So, Box Out Negativity is now part of a larger organization called the NLARA, which basically expands this idea that sports can be a life changing and life saving opportunity for many young men and women in neighborhoods affected by gun violence and gang activity. So, and the NLA has expanded this idea from just not just boxing, but other sports, football, basketball, soccer, to try to give youth the opportunity to be engaged in a positive youth environment. So for my project, I wanted to create a training camp, particularly in this era of COVID, which has shut down a lot of the public park systems, and see if this was a sustainable project to incentivize the youth to keep coming back. Because youth engagement and youth retention is something that we always focus on, because by keeping them in our program, the more opportunity they have to be involved and resist life on the streets. So I created this training camp, 6 sessions over 90 minutes over 4 weeks, and by coming to these sessions, the participants got points. By doing a nutrition log every week, they got points. And by filling out the final survey, they got points. And at the end of the camp, by filling out the survey, they could redeem these points for a gift card. And so not only are they incentivized with this gift card, but the concluding competition gives them something to train for at the end of the 4 weeks. Here are the results. Taking my survey data. Here is just the idea of how many participants came to our program. So we had 29 youth who came to at least one session. 20 of them actually came to three or more sessions. So getting this idea of getting the same person to come back to multiple sessions. 15 of the 29 completed the survey. As you can see, a challenge was for them to have a nutrition log recorded at home. Only two of them took time to do that. I want to focus on these two graphs, basically showing that at 12 out of the 15 responses said 5 out of 5, they had a very positive experience of this 4 week camp. Here you see 9 out of the 15 said they would most likely participate in something similar in the future, with the number of 4 of 15 saying they would likely participate in something future. So very encouraging for us that this was something they enjoyed and they had fun with and would most likely do again. So in conclusion, I had a very positive and personally great experience of this camp. It was so fun to engage the youth, and it seemed like they had a lot of fun too. And my hope for the future is to do something similar in the spring of this year and in the fall of 2021, particularly with a different team in North Lawndale or on the west side, and with a different age range to see if that these positive responses of this training camp continues, and hopefully assess how sustainable this would be for in the future. But thank you for listening. This is a topic and issue that's very important for me and definitely can really impact lives in a very positive way.